Admiral's Log, March 26th, 1914. It's been a little over a year since my previous log. These wars take up a lot of time, you see. It's a curious war, this one. So far, it seems that our navy has won almost every battle, and yet win the battle, lose the war is what seems to be happening. I'm constantly having to keep a sharp eye on my budget, cycling ships in and out of port on a monthly basis as the budget adjusts. It's come to the point where I'm almost fearful of sending ships out on missions, because they inevitably come out damaged. Damaged ships need repairs, which is very expensive. We've been successful in reducing the Royal Navy's numbers. We finally have more heavy cruisers than they do, even if it is by a margin of just one ship. Whether either navy is able to actually field those ships, that's an entirely different matter. In spite of our success, I've heard rumors of growing unrest in my own country. The population is growing increasingly unhappy as the war rages on. They were hoping for a quick war, done before Christmas. As it turned out, that is not quite how the war is going. Hey guys, Stealth here and welcome to episode 12. As you have heard in the Admiral's Log, quite a few years have passed, well, quite a few months have passed. I've done quite a lot of battles in order to reduce the amount of strength that the British have. This has actually caused the British Empire to replace the Admiral, again. It's now Admiral Henry Jackson. And, well, let's see if he's going to do any better against my my fleet that's withering away. I am still blockaded. I am still under the economic pressures of being blockaded. I have, however, been able to reduce the amount of battleships, the amount of battle cruisers, heavy cruisers, and light cruisers some. So the once, I think, 73 or 75 strong British fleet is now 55 strong. When it comes to victory points, I still have a very nice lead, 39k versus 22.1k. Currently, I'm up 2.1 million a month, but that's because I've had to, basically beach most of my fleet. If I put these guys back in sea control, I'm back to down 1 million. So I'm going to do a sort of intermittent, half of them, or at least a part of them in being, to make sure that I don't completely bleed dry. Today I have for you a battle between the Kurfürst Friedrich Wilhelm against the Courageous. This could be a very nice kill, if I can get it. So far, I have found that my battleships are far superior to their battle cruisers. And their battle cruisers, especially when getting hit by torpedoes, they just blow up spectacularly. There they are. 9 kilometers out. We're going to go bow in. Bow armor is decent at 4.5 inches. It's not stellar, but it should be sufficient to at least, especially when angled, deflect some of their shells. And in the meanwhile, we can close the distance, get more accuracy, because that's where they have an advantage. They definitely have a trained, if not veteran crew. And that's going to mean I will need a bit of range in order to get both pen and accuracy. Wow, I say that, but I immediately hit them and cause flooding. So maybe not that much. I am, of course, looking not to get the Kurfürst too heavily damaged. I would very much appreciate it not having to spend an inordinate amount of money fixing this thing back up. And at the same time, I'm trying to maximize firepower, so you're always playing this balancing game. Can you maximize firepower? Can you maximize survivability, or can you find a good blend? Another hit and another flooding. There you go. Because of the close distance, the identification process should be almost instantaneous. We're at 98% already. Let's see if the Courageous has any decent chance to pen. They do not. I do, as has been shown. It's only 29% though. Not as high as I thought it would be. Let's slow down to half speed. I'm in no hurry. I bet that they are. They're usually going something along the lines of full speed. Yeah, 22.9 out of 24.8. It's basically making them forego that accuracy bonus. Chance to pen, 35. Chance to pen me, 19 and holding. I'm still trying to let them deflect everything off of my main belt, which is that 11-inch main belt plus 93%. So I got a good amount of armor there. The forebelt, not as much. Sadly. And they are starting to damage both the A and the B turret. That is concerning. I have had flashfires on these ships. And it is very, very dangerous to them. Let's expose a bit more of the side. They still don't really have a good pen chance, but my accuracy is 76%, 80%. Come on. Yes. They have serious flooding going. And this is what I did not want to see. My bow turret's dead. My stern turrets are all that I have left. I need the Courageous to also get a flash fire, which has been known to happen with these ships. But it makes fighting very awkward. Because I'm basically trying to angle away from the target. Oh, come on. Trying to angle away from the target while still... there you go. Good work, Courageous. While still getting some damage in. That was her stern turret that popped. And she did. Extensive fire. Sometimes these battles are ridiculously quick. 1800 victory points gained. But I fear for my economy, or whatever's left of it. There you go, minus 1.8 million. This means I'm going to have to bring a whole lot more ships back into in-being. Otherwise I simply can't afford it. There's another fight going on. I have a DD versus another DD. This should be an interesting one. I'm not sure if this is one of their newer gunboats, or one of their newer destroyers or not. It is definitely one of my gunboats. Yet with a cadet level crew. So it's probably going to come down to some torpedo juicing. And see who can get the first drop. Unless I can find the transports and eliminate those. That is an alternative option. Speed just went from times 10 to times 5, so we're getting closer. Sea conditions, nighttime. Doesn't look like nighttime to me. Blue skies. So I think that that's not quite accurate. It does also mean that we're probably going to spot them at about 2 kilometer range. Or less, because this DD just popped up out of nowhere at 600 meters. That is terrifying. What kind of class are you? You're the newer class. That means a triple, single launcher. Oh god, and I cannot see the torpedoes properly. There they are. That is your entire armament, Acorn. You fucked that up proper, buddy. Because now I'm going to come for you. With my torpedoes. Torpedoes away. The Acorn does not see them. There you go. Finish off the Acorn. She's heavily flooded. Could we kindly fire at the target? There you go. We have guns, you know? Kind of what they're for. There is the problem that the Acorn has those single launchers and they reload very quickly. 289 seconds. Their veteran crew is aiding in reloading these things very fast. And I have to make sure I don't get hit by one of those, because that would up the repair bill for this month even more. And potentially not just this month, but also the next. Turning circle currently 220. Lost line of sight to the target. It's not good. Enemy to the west, yeah, I know. They're inside their smokescreen. So am I, but smokescreens don't help against torpedoes. I need to find them. But it's going to be extremely dangerous. Acorn, where are you? We are really fighting in the dark here. In more ways than one. There you are. Okay, I'm coming up from behind the Acorn. Which means that she has no opportunity to launch torpedoes at me. Because those launchers are blocked by the secondary tower. She's also firing back at me with one 3-inch gun. If I swing over to starboard, I might be able to bring a few of my stern guns to bear against the target. Can you pen me? Oh yeah, you can. Fire! 14. Did I not put... Yeah, I put advanced hydraulic turrets on these. But it's not particularly showing. This is one of those situations where I just dare not go to 2 times speed. The odds are too risky. There, she just launched. I could only see that because I was keeping an eye on this. There's the torpedo. That means that she only fired one of her torpedo tubes. She still has one ready to go. Come on. I just need a bit of flooding, some engine damage, maybe a bit of rudder damage would be nice, so that they cannot swing around and bring more of their torpedo tubes to bear, which are almost reloaded, I might add. They take 868 seconds, as opposed to mine, which take over 1,000 seconds. There, rudder damage. Flooding. My conning tower has been damaged. It's not really gonna... Crap. It's not really gonna help me with accuracy. I'm still surprised at how good DDs are at surviving torpedo hits. Because this guy got hit by 2 torpedoes. But you wouldn't tell it by looking at him. Yes, they have flooded compartments. Yes, they have a damaged engine. But they were able to get a lot of buoyancy back. Oh shit, that triple launcher is going to come online any moment now. Kill it. Fast. Thank you. That's more like it. So the V-14 wins with barely a bit of damage on her. Excellent fight. Excellent fight. I'm just assuming that the transports died. I'm not sure. Anyway, as I said at the start, the British have replaced their admiral. What that means for, what that means for their economy is not quite clear, but it means that they're not happy with the way that the admiral was running the British Empire. Potentially due to me killing off a whole lot of transports. And part of their fleet. Because they're down to 2 battle cruisers at this point, and fewer heavy cruisers than I have. When it comes to my finances, there is very few things that I can still save on. Transport capacity is definitely not one of them. Because at this rate, I'm already bleeding transports. And there is just not that much that I can do about it. So all I can hope... Yeah, there's another 2 transports down. Is that I can keep killing their transports. And I have an opportunity here with the Limburg and the V-14. Against 8 transports. We also have a battle. Another battle. Against a battle cruiser. Let's see if I can keep my bow turrets this time around, shall we? Daytime. Head west. I think this is going to be the campaign that I only have cadets on. Because I essentially have no other level of crew training. No, actually, I might have a few green crews. But despite being at war for several years now, I think it's 1914, so I've been at war for 4 years. I'm still operating cadets. It's like these guys have learned nothing over the past 4 years. Not from being in conflict, not from getting shot at, not by doing damage control on their ships. Nothing. I think the way that the crews gain XP, especially if they've been around from the start of the war, like some of the battleship crews have, I think they deserve a bit of leniency in how much crew experience they rack up. Now, can I kill another battle cruiser? Because that would be a huge boost to morale. We're 7 kilometers out. Damn it. They're doing quite a bit of damage here. Especially the secondary tower damage I don't like. I much prefer my accuracy. But there it is. There's the damage that I was looking for. Flooding. It's going to slow her down some. I'm going to slow my ship down to half speed. Provide a more stable firing platform. This angle... I cannot really pen the Renown that well. She cannot pen me that well either. Okay. Accuracy 22 for me. 31 for them. That's their veteran crew at work. So let's see if I can at least smash them a little bit with some high explosive. And then wait until the accuracy as well as the penchants build up. Damage to the main tower. Lovely. 31. 18, 19. It's slowly going up. It's going up so fast, my chance to pen them, that I'm going to switch back to auto-selector. So that probably means HE for the 8-inchers. And definitely AP for the 12s. Yes. Rudder damaged. Come on. Come on. Couple good hits, please. More flooding. They do not have a whole lot of bulkheads. At least not max. And they're already flooded to 62% buoyancy. Bounce. Nice work. Conning tower damaged. Yes. Keep that up. Destroyed main gun. Here we go again. Hard to port. No flash fires on my ship, please. Fuck's sake. I can't afford this. I really can't. Can we flash fire their ship as well, please? Ow. Yep, they too have a flash fire, and they're dead. There is something bloody wrong with their ships today. Oh, sorry, there's something wrong with their bloody ships today. That is 1,846 victory points. And another battle cruiser sinks to the bottom of the North Sea. My economy is soon to follow, because, well, basically I'm going to have to pull every ship that I have back into being. In order not to lose so much money. Okay, we're going to raid the convoy and just bug out. Because I don't really see myself fighting a heavy cruiser and 2 lights with the units that I've been given. We're going to go northwest. 10 times speed. Go look for the enemy. Don't throw any torpedoes their way yet. And make sure that we sink some convoys. Yes, there we go. Good start. 5 kilometers out. You're going to keep scouting. You're going to start doing damage. There's the other one. There weren't too many around. So I'm hoping that they all kind of spawned here together. That would make my job of hunting them down that much easier. There's number 3. There's another 2. These boys are firing back. Lots of them. Slow down. Pop smoke. Throw some torps that way. See if we can catch something. Torps away. Hard to starboard. There's another convoy ship. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means I can get all of them. I know where all of them are. Now, this boy over here, the plover, has probably detected the torps. Which would probably give Nautilus enough time to respond. And it did. And same for the other guys. Although this one's not looking too happy. Sea fire. Plover's down. Extensive fire. Come on, get in there, sink the transports, get out. Quick. Target Nautilus. Oh, where are you going? You're not going anywhere, sunshine. We need to put that one down. Oh! I hit something with a torpedo back there. Accidentally. Mostly. I mean, yes, I'm trying to hit the enemy with torpedoes, just not that particular enemy. But I'll take it, because I didn't even know of the existence of that transport. Thank you. That might be sufficient to take down the Nautilus. Let's switch these secondaries to Victorious. There she goes. All guns to Victorious. Put the secondaries on the Seafire for a second. I really hope that this economic warfare against Britain is going to pay off, because I've been doing it for many episodes. And so far, I haven't really seen the effects of it, because it does not look like the British fleet is forced to reduce strength in any way, shape, or form. But we push on. The more unrest grows in Britain, the better it is for me. Because the more unrest they have, the more likely they are to stop fighting me. Victorious is down. Portside secondaries engaging the torrent. I know that their transports are being defended by these cruisers, which are somewhere there. There's one of them. There's some of them back there. But then again, I mean to be out of here before they show up. There's another light cruiser coming out of the smoke screen. In a fight like this, I'm actually more concerned about the destroyers than I am about... Sorry, about the light cruisers than I am about the heavy cruiser. Because the heavy cruiser is, well, not that dangerous. And I know it's weird to say, because a heavy cruiser usually packs more firepower, generally more protected, bigger guns, but in these situations, these boys, these light cruisers carry torpedo tubes, which is extremely dangerous to my heavy cruiser. Hit on the nonpareil. The torrent dodged the torpedo. Wessex was killed by the V-14. Now the Tyrion, please. Come on, we're going to have to turn back, because otherwise this guy is going to get away. And I really don't want it to. There you go. Seafire is down. Tyrion is down. There's the Carlisle, desperately trying to defend some of the transports. Oh, we also got the nonpareil. It's not dead yet. Let's get you out of here. Your job is done here, essentially. Port side on the nonpareil. Main guns against the transport. Just need to get one HE hit on it, and that should be enough. Carlisle probably just torped me. Yeah. Come on, finish the nonpareil. Thank you. Secondaries on the torrent. These things are notoriously dreadful at dodging torpedoes. These light cruisers of the Brits. Let's see if we can exploit that. I'm not sure which torpedo launcher I've used, because I only have 2 of them left. 2 torpedoes. Oh, shit. Come on. That was the aft launcher against the torrent. All guns. Whoops. That was a bit too close for comfort. 2 torpedoes flown by the Carlisle. Did you just miss? Oh crap, I was misreading it. I still have 4 torps. And I just missed the Carlisle with my torpedo at short range as well. Looks like the torrent is dead in the water, but the torpedo still managed to miss. Come on, some damage. Any damage. Before I get taken apart by the Pomone, the Endymion, and the Carlisle. Slow down to full speed. I need accuracy, just a little bit. I don't have damage to the secondary tower, primary tower. Everything's fine. Fire! Hit something. Yes, that's more like it. Flooding. That's more like it. So the V-14... Yeah, V-14 safely disengaged. Very good. I'm trying to limit my repair bill still. Fire. They're still at 8% structural. 5%. Few bulkheads that could be burning down. Limburg, hold off on the torpedoes. We're going to increase speed to flank. We're going to catch the Carlisle after we're done with the Torrent. Jeez, 1% structural? There. Structural eliminated. Switch target, Carlisle. Chance to pen very low. We're going to switch to HE. Carlisle's out of torpedoes. The alternative is that I disengage now, but if I can not only cripple the British transport fleet, but also hit some of their cruisers, I will take that opportunity. Now I know that my accuracy is going to drop as I hunt down the Carlisle, but I need my speed in order to get closer. Otherwise the Carlisle will have too much opportunity to dodge. I do not want her to. It looks like the Pomone is rushing to her defense. Decent chance to pen. Ricochet not too good, or not too high. Let's get that damage in. Missed. Slow down. Because the Pomone could, and most likely will, torp me. Let's repay the favor, shall we? Starboard torpedo launcher against the Pomone. Torpedo away. Torpedoes away from the Pomone as well. Pomone detected. We're both dodging. Both in a turn to avoid the torpedo, but I can make that turn and you cannot. And that means I'll crash my torpedo into the stern of the Pomone. There you go. That means some serious damage on that ship. Not really the intended target. But if it is what I can get, it's fine. The Endymion is also going to need some form of a torpedo treatment. Otherwise, I'll not be able to sink her. But the Endymion's turning circle is far superior. Probably half that of the light cruiser. Sorry, about a quarter. It's not even half. It's less than that. It's a quarter. Okay, Limburg. Set this as your target. Torpedo away. The Endymion will detect that, but these are fast torps. Oh, wow, look at that turning circle. We're going to switch back to the Pomone for fire. I'm going to kill that ship. Pomone still has torps, but if I can keep the Endymion between myself and the Pomone, I doubt that she'll use them. We still got the somewhat damaged Carlisle over there. Not too much of a concern at the moment. Maybe I can torp this ship. Even though she'll get a warning from the Endymion, she has a damaged rudder. Yes. That's more like it. I might not need a torpedo. This is the class of heavy cruiser that I should have built right from the start. Not particularly quick, heavily armored, ready for a fight against both heavy cruisers, light cruisers, and transports. They can deal with the destroyers. They can basically kill anything that they encounter, as long as it's not a heavy cruiser. Sorry, as long as it's not a battle cruiser or a battleship. And even those, given enough numbers, they might be able to kill. If I'm given an opportunity to use the torpedo launchers, that is. Switch back to HE. Angle's not good. Yes, ammo detonation. Don't know how, but I'll take it. Torpedo away, starboard side. Should crash into their stern. Yep. Midships, better. That's where they didn't have enough flooding yet. So I might as well help them along. Let's try disengaging. I'm not sure we're done with this guy yet. Get it before it escapes. We still have one torpedo left. Another flooding hit, but it's flooding on a flooded compartment. Doesn't count. Ow. It's not helpful there, Endymion. Trying to wreck one of your ships here. Go on. Complete miss. Come on, Pomone. Just abandon ship, will you? Save your crew. So far, you've only taken about 11% losses. But when I'm done with you, and you have not yet abandoned ship, there will probably not be a lot of crew left. If any. Now, I really don't want to torpedo at this angle. Because it won't do much. But I'm not going to go alongside that ship. Absolutely not. Way too dangerous. She still has port side torpedo launchers. And starboard. And they're both ready to go. Get the AP loaded. Bow shots. Nope, nothing. Come on. Come on. There's the torpedoes. That's what I was worried about. Own torpedo away. I think that was the stern launcher. Perfect dodge. The Pomone is not dodging mine. And that's a bow hit. That's flooding. That's dead. That's dead. Right there. Bingo. Okay, Limburg, you have done all you can here. You're out of torpedoes. You've taken some damage. Let's end the battle. For a total of 768 victory points gained versus 7 lost. Or 7 gained for the Brits, if you will. And a whole bunch of transports out of this fight. I'm still 618 positive, but that is with basically all ships set to in being. I have recalled the entire German fleet. Because I did not have the funds to keep them going. Okay, we got another convoy, but that is a convoy for a different day. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Hopefully my voice will be better for the next one. And I shall see you guys then in the next episode.